Welcome to the Yoga Bubble. Thank you for joining me. I hope you've had a lovely day so far. And this is an invitation now for you to pause whatever you're doing for this short meditation where we'll explore being aware of awareness itself. Sometimes we think of meditation and we feel the limitations of our lack of concentration, our lack of focus, and we feel that we somehow have to work really hard to stay focused. I invite you today to simply watch everything as is and consider the focus being a focus on everything so that it doesn't become, you don't have to furrow your brow in concentration to be here in meditation. Let's set the goal for this meditation for simply being here in the now and being aware of everything. And even if that everything is a thought stream that's taking you somewhere else, being aware of being taken down that path is meditation. It's being aware of the mechanisms of your mind and being fully present with that, whatever way that expresses itself in this practice. So the first thing with all meditation is to be comfortable, to be sitting comfortable. I'm very happy here. I'm up on a lovely soft but firm bolster, so it's the perfect seat for me. But it might not be the perfect seat for you. You might be happier flatter on the floor, or you might actually be happier sitting up on a chair. And a chair like a kitchen chair or a dining room chair would work very well, because whatever way you're sitting, you must be able to sit with your spine upright. In other words, you can't be slouching. So sitting back in your sofa with your knees up is not going to work in this situation. We must be able to sit upright. So take your seat, wherever that is. And then once you're on your seat, allow your sitting bones and your thigh bones and whatever part of your body is touching the earth, let that be stable and comfortable. And then from your seat, then your spine can grow up long and tall towards the sky. So your seat can be earthy and your spine can move skywards. Consider the crown of your head holding up the sky so that you're sitting with this very strong structure, a stable base and a strong, graceful spine moving upwards. And then close your eyes. Close your eyes and become aware of your breath. Watch the chill of the inhalation at the tips of your nostrils. And watch the warmth of the exhalation at the tips of your nostrils. For now, simply allow your focus to be on the tips of your nostrils, watching the breath coming in and noticing any sensations with that, and watching the breath leave your body and noticing any sensations with that. Become aware of any sounds in the room. Don't judge those sounds. Don't determine whether they're good or bad or whether they're helping you or not helping you. Just let them be what they are, sounds. And then allow your ears to move out beyond the room and out into the external space and any noises you hear outdoors. You may hear the wind, you may hear a car, or the sound of people. Whatever it is, allow your awareness to hear it. And then draw back in again into the room and become aware of the space and the sound in the room. Draw your awareness closer back to your breath. You can watch the breath again at your nostrils, or you can follow the breath as it comes in through the nostrils and down into the lungs. And then as it empties from the lungs and moves back out into the room. Notice any sensations or pulsations as you watch the breath. With your eyes closed, look down towards the space of your heart. And notice any sensation, pulsation, or vibration around the space of your heart. If your mind takes you down a train of thought, notice that there is a train of thought and come right back with your awareness to the space of your heart. And if that happens again, then simply notice you are thinking, there is a thought. And then come right back to your heart center. And simply watch the space of your heart and any feeling that might arise in that space. And now, while keeping your awareness on the space of your heart, become aware of awareness itself. And as we observe awareness itself, it's a little bit like taking an eagle view of moving into a higher place to observe ourselves. In the yoga tradition, we call this the true self. This observer or witness self. We might think of the true self as the spirit. And this true self is said to reside in the heart, the metaphysical heart. Continue to observe awareness itself. And I'd like to share with you a meditation on the spirit by the Irish philosopher, poet, spiritual teacher John O'Donoghue. There is a quiet light that shines in every heart. It draws no attention to itself, though it is always secretly there. It is what illuminates our minds to see beauty, our desire to seek possibility, and our hearts to seek love. Without this subtle quickening, our days would be empty and wearisome, and no horizon would ever awaken our longing. Our passion for life is quietly sustained from somewhere in us that is wedded to the energy and excitement of life. This shy inner light is what enables us to recognize and receive our very presence here as blessing. We enter the world as strangers who all at once become heirs to a harvest of memory, spirit, and dream that has long preceded us and will now enfold, nourish, and sustain us. Each life is clothed in raiment of spirit that secretly links it to everything else. The gift of the world is our first blessing. Notice any feelings, any pulsations in your body. And get a sense that any of those feelings and sensations are awareness itself, beating in you as you. Bring your hands together in front of your heart And then bow your head softly to your heart, the home of your true self. And then slowly open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you.